Hey everyone, Tack1421 here. Welcome to another Pokemon Mega Moveset video. Before we start today's video, I do want to say a few things. I just wanted to know if you guys can let me know in the comments down below if you want to see movesets of regular Pokemon in general, not just Mega Pokemon, and I can make another series and put them out more consistently, maybe a Pokemon a day, if that sounds like something you guys would be interested in, and just regular old movesets. And these Mega Moveset videos are going to have gameplay with them, but the other Moveset videos may not have gameplay in particular with them, but I would just talk about different movesets on different Pokemon and that you can try out and stuff like that. So let me know on that. And the other thing I wanted to say is if you guys can leave a like on these Mega Moveset videos, that would be greatly appreciated. It kind of makes me put them out quicker the more likes that are on there, because I know people are enjoying them. So that's pretty much with any video though. So but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's Mega Pokemon, which is Mega Gengar. Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon, so the fact that he got a Mega Evolution, I was very excited about that, and he looks really cool. Like, look at this thing. He's an awesome Pokemon. He looks a lot cooler in my mind than he originally did, although regular old Gengar does look cool too. But I think the Mega one looks pretty badass, so that's that. Let's go ahead and get into all of the EVs, IVs, whatever you want to call them, before we start with the actual moveset itself. And before we do that, actually, so his ability is Shadow Tag, which is a pretty cool ability. Regular old Gengar, his ability is Levitate. So you want to be careful on this, because if you try to get a safe switch in on something that you think is going to Earthquake or use like a fighting type move or something that Gengar is normally immune to, you want to be careful with the Earthquake or any ground type move, because normally Gengar resists it because of Levitate. But if you're already Mega Evolved, it's going to do a ton of damage. It's going to be super effective, and in some cases it might knock you out. And I'll have some videos of that after we talk about all this stuff. So you want to be careful about that. But Shadow Tag prevents foes from switching out normally unless they also have this ability. So that makes it really, you can get easy kills on things. You can switch in on things and use some super effective moves on them. So then let's go ahead and go with the EVs, IVs. Now Gengar is pretty easy to kill. He's very fragile. You can see the HP is not very good. The special defense isn't great. So I built a fast kind of a special sweeper set on this Gengar. This is going to be, you want to invest entirely in speed just because you want to be as fast as possible, and you can sometimes outspeed some Scarf things that don't have that much speed, because he did get a speed boost from regular old Gengar, which is nice. So he can outspeed a few different things. So he has 130 speed with all this stuff. It's going to be 359 total with everything invested, and then you're going to want to max out that special attack so you can start one-hitting some stuff. His stab moves is Sludge Bomb and Shadow Ball, which we'll get into in a second, but he got a very nice special attack raise. Let's go ahead and look at regular old Gengar really quickly. You can see here regular Gengar, his special attack is 130, his speed is 110, and now let's go ahead and look at Mega Gengar, and you can see how nice that special attack raise is on, and the speed boost is on Mega Gengar. So that's really nice there. So you're going to want to boost that special attack and make it modest. I think that's probably the best thing. Then extra 4, you can really put whatever. I decided to put in special defense just for the heck of it. I don't think that really matters too much where you put it, but you're going to want to max these two out in my mind. And then let's get into the moves here. Now, it depends on your team, but I put Energy Ball. That's the first one I want to talk about. Energy Ball is a nice grass type move, to be honest, and 90 base power, and you have a ton of special attacks. So this move is going to hit for a lot of damage, and if you can get something like a rock type, which might try to come in and try to earthquake you sometimes, you'll be able to hit one-shot a lot of things that are weak to grass, such as water and rock types. So that's really nice. And then you're going to want to put on the 2 stab moves, such as Sludge Bomb. That base 90 power plus the stab is going to do a lot of damage. And then the typical Shadow Ball is really nice too. It only has 80 power, but it's still a really nice move. And it also has 20% chance to lower the special defense. That's pretty nice. And then the last one on here, the last move, is the Dark Pulse. This is going to hit for a certain amount of Pokemon. You're probably going to use this the least out of all these moves, but it's just on there for, you know, extra hitting power, and it's only 80 power, so if you have something that's both weak to dark and ghost at the same time, you're gonna want to use Shadow Ball because it's gonna hit for stab. It's also it's just gonna hit for stab, and it has better side effects. Dark Pulse has 20% chance to flinch. You're not going to see that too often. It's not going to happen too often. Don't rely on the flinch by any means, but if it does happen, it might help you out a little bit. So just keep that in mind. That's pretty much it for the moveset. If you want to let me know some things that you would do differently about this moveset, as well as how you like Mega Gengar, and then if you guys can answer those other few things that I asked at the very beginning of the episode, that'd be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and get into the clips here. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see everyone next time. Peace.